Hey, what up? It's your boy Paradox Truth, and for the fourth episode of the Skinny Fat Dad Bod Transformation Vlogumentary, I would like to talk about what I learned from losing over 100 pounds. So, let's crack right into it. Okay, so when I lost my first 100 pounds, that first transformation, the plan that I had in my head was that I would lose the weight, get abs, get skinny, get ripped, and then build muscle from there. But what actually happened? Well, what actually ended up happening was that I lost the weight, but I still had a pot belly and I still had love handles. I became skinny fat. This transformation that I'm doing right now is actually my second skinny fat transformation, but this time I'm documenting it and I'm going to use the skills, habits, and knowledge that I gained from my first transformation to make this one a lot faster and easier. So why did I become skinny fat? The reason I became skinny fat was because, and this is what I learned, when you lose weight, you lose a mixture of fat and muscle. Now, in order to maximize how well your physique looks, you'd want to focus and maximize fat loss and minimize muscle loss. More specifically, why did I lose so much muscle? Two reasons. One, I was not lifting heavy weights during my first 100 pounds loss transformation. And two, I was dieting down way too quickly. So let's dive into both of those into more detail. Okay, so when I was going through that first 100-pound loss transformation, I was doing endless amounts of high intensity cardio and I barely went to the gym. This caused me to lose a crap load of muscle mass. Why? Because if you don't use something and you don't challenge it, eventually it's going to start to dwindle. In this case, whatever little muscle mass that I had. Now, the big reason as to why I didn't lift weights was because I still had it in my head when I was a newbie and obese that how good or bad a workout was is based on how tired, sweaty, and sore you feel after the session. And cardio was a lot more effective at producing that result than lifting weights. Now, if I actually had lifted weights while doing some cardio, maintaining that caloric deficit, I would have looked better at the end, despite the fact that the scale weight would have gone down a little bit slower. In addition to that, I would have known what a PR felt like during that transformation. And in addition to that, I wouldn't have had to restrict my calories so much, which is the second thing that I'm going to talk to you guys about. The second reason as to why I lost so much muscle was because I was dieting down way too quickly, or in layman's terms, I was starving myself thin. Muscle is very expensive for your body to keep. You have to eat a crap load of food, and you have to do a shitload of heavy lifting very consistently in order to maintain that muscle mass. Why does your body do it? It's a survival technique. As I said, muscle is very expensive, and in order for your body to run more efficiently and be productive while you are barely feeding it anything, it will break down your muscle and get rid of it. Just think about it like in your personal life. If your expenses far outweigh your incomes, in order for you to stay out of debt, you have got to cut away a lot of those expensive things. So, those are the two big reasons as to why I lost so much muscle during my first fat loss phase. And I hope you guys learn from it and don't make the same mistakes that I did.